Confirmed. The Cavaliers have moved on from Dennis Schroder. A cost-cutting trade just changed Cleveland's cap sheet. The Lakers' pursuit of Jonathan Kaminga is heating up again. Two teams, one star forward. No decision yet. And in Denver, a sign-and-trade battle for Payton Watson is intensifying. Cleveland, Milwaukee, and the Clippers all want in. This could be one of the busiest weeks of the NBA offseason. Welcome back to the channel, your home for the latest Lakers and NBA offseason news, trade rumors, and free agency updates. Before we get started, let us know in the comments, does Kaminga end up in Lakers purple and gold, or does Cleveland steal him away? Let's get into it. Mini headline. The Cavaliers just made their second cost-cutting move of the summer. Context. Cleveland's offseason has been about one thing above all else: flexibility. After getting swept by the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and after missing out on LeBron James, who chose the 76ers, the front office needed to open up space to chase bigger targets. Source and mechanics. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Cavaliers are sending Dennis Schroder and cash to the Charlotte Hornets in exchange for guard Trey Mann. Schroder was set to earn close to $14.8 million this season, while Mann comes in at roughly $8 million. That gap creates real savings for Cleveland, enough to push the team close to $30 million below the first tax apron. Why it matters. This isn't really about Trey Mann. It's about what Cleveland can do next. Schroder only arrived in Cleveland back in February as part of the DeAndre Hunter trade, and he never fully locked down a permanent role. Moving him clears money the Cavaliers can use elsewhere. And elsewhere is the interesting part. The obstacle. Cleveland still hasn't re-signed James Harden, who's expected to command somewhere in the $25 to $30 million range. Whatever cap space this trade creates has to stretch across multiple needs, not just one. Risk versus reward. Trading a rotation veteran for a lesser-known name might look like a step back on paper. But if this move is really about clearing a path toward a much bigger free agency target, the short-term downgrade could be worth it. Unresolved consequence. The real question isn't Schroder. It's what Cleveland does with the flexibility they just created. And that leads directly into the biggest storyline of their entire offseason. Transition. That flexibility move wasn't random. It connects straight to two of the biggest remaining free agents on the board. Mini headline. The Lakers still want Jonathan Kaminga, and now Cleveland's cap space makes the race more real. Context. After the Hawks declined Kuminga's $24.3 million team option, he hit unrestricted free agency as one of the most talented and most unresolved names left on the board. The Lakers have wanted him from day one. Source and mechanics. Reports from ESPN's Anthony Slater and others describe the Lakers as the hungriest suitor for Kaminga. Los Angeles reportedly offered him a 2-year deal in the $20 million range, giving him the chance to opt out and test free agency again next summer. Cleveland has stayed in the picture too, especially now that the Schroder trade has freed up more room to work with. Why it could work. Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka and head coach J.J. Redick reportedly pitched Kaminga on a high-minutes role playing alongside Luka Doncic in a system built to let him attack space instead of standing in a corner. For a player who spent years fighting for consistent minutes, that kind of role could be exactly what he needs. The obstacle. Money. Multiple insiders have described the negotiation as messy. One report put it bluntly, calling the situation a mess. With Kuminga's camp reportedly moving between figures as high as $20 million a year, while the Lakers' offer has been closer to the $10 million range. And basketball-wise, it's a fair question whether Kaminga fits next to two other high-usage scorers in Doncic and Austin Reeves. Risk versus reward. The fit isn't perfect on paper, and the Lakers clearly aren't willing to blow past their financial comfort zone to win this. But a starting caliber wing at this stage of free agency is genuinely rare, and the Lakers still don't have one. Unresolved consequence. More than a month into free agency, nothing has closed. The Lakers remain engaged. Cleveland remains engaged. And Kaminga is still deciding where he wants his next chapter to begin. Transition. While the Lakers wait on Kaminga, a completely different sign-and-trade battle is unfolding in Denver, and Cleveland is involved there too. Mini headline. Denver is fielding calls from 3 different teams on a Payton Watson sign-and-trade. Context. Watson, a restricted free agent coming off a breakout season, 14.6 points for 0.9 rebounds and 2.1 assists a game on strong shooting splits, was expected to simply re-sign in Denver. That expectation has shifted. Source and mechanics. According to Shams Charania, the Nuggets are in active sign-and-trade talks with the Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the LA Clippers. Denver's asking price has reportedly climbed to at least one first-round pick plus a notable rotation player. Denver's own contract offer to Watson, 4 years, $70 million with a team option, reportedly falls short of what he believes he's worth, especially with Christian Braun's deal often cited as the benchmark. Why it's not simple. This is important. As of right now, there is no confirmed Payton Watson trade. These are active discussions, not a finished deal. Watson also holds a 1-year, $6.5 million qualifying offer in his back pocket, which would make him an unrestricted free agent next summer and gives him real leverage to simply wait teams out. The obstacle. Cleveland, specifically, faces a numbers problem. Even after freeing up money in the Schroder trade, insiders have pointed out that pursuing both Kuminga and Watson at the same time is extremely difficult given Cleveland's remaining assets and cap situation. One insider put the odds of Cleveland landing both players as highly unlikely. Risk versus reward. For Denver, trading Watson means giving up a 23-year-old two-way wing who's already impacting winning basketball. But if the money gets uncomfortable, a strong sign-and-trade return might be more valuable long-term than max-level financial exposure. Unresolved consequence. Right now, there are 3 real paths here. Watson signs in Denver, Watson gets signed and traded to one of 3 suitors, or Watson bets on himself with a qualifying offer and re-enters free agency next summer. Nobody outside that negotiating room knows which one wins. Here's where things stand. Cleveland just freed up money by moving Schroder. The Lakers are still chasing Jonathan Kaminga with no deal in sight. And Payton Watson's future is genuinely up in the air between Denver, Cleveland, Milwaukee, and the Clippers. Here's the question for the comments. If you had to pick one, does Kaminga end up a Laker, or does Cleveland land him instead? Drop your pick below. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the moment any of these deals actually get done. See you in the next video.